Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's episode of the Center Circle podcast. I remain your interim host until Patrick is back from vacation. My name is Chappie Chase. Myself and my guests, we are happy to be here talking to you
I'm not
once
your
again.
guest, guy. I'm your co-host, all right?
You are our guest.
we
have guests here.
We have guests here, but yeah, don't do that.
Guests now.
No, don't do that,
Are you
man.
feeling inferior? Calm down, my guy. That's why you gotta do it.
Man.
Well, I'll let them introduce themselves to you. So,
Oh yeah, I'm the co-interim host. Until Patrick is back, my name is Chooks, and we have
I'm not dragging co-hosts with you. You guys can keep it. My name is Kelvin. Second time on the show.
Yeah.
Amazing time. Last time around. This time is going to be better because we have someone that is going to make noise.
Oh yeah.
You guys are my right.
Wait, hold on, guys. Let me introduce him properly.
Or should we co-introduce him?
Okay, we should. No, I'll start first.
okay.
So this is Mr. Victor
Okay.
Modo Ekene, yeah, and Mr. Victor is.
Just to clarify, anything they say apart from my name is not true. But yeah.
Oh, so you're not one of the best sports photojournalists in Nigeria?
The
Are you?
best? No, one of.
Are you?
Say
Are you?
one of.
No. Are you?
Say if I walk around that.
We can walk around.
So yeah, Mr. Victor Modo is a journalist, media professional,
Okay.
and he's mostly known as a curator of Nigerian sports, be it football, athletics, very widely traveled across the globe, and he's graced us with his presence and
Okay.
today. So
In
yeah.
case you be my destiny helper, you get forget everything where this guy don't list. You get last, I am not the Victor. I just be Oluya. At the heart of it, I am just an Oluya. At the heart of
What's an Oluya, please?
Oluya, yeah.
There's
Yami
Oluya,
photo.
there's
Yami
Oluya,
photo.
there's
Yeah.
Oluya. So how many of us? I'm not sure I'm close to Victor Osimhen or Johnny Gallo, but this guy hangs out with those people every
Yeah,
time.
on a regular.
Can you flash the
okay.
picture of him?
Check his Instagram. But yeah, let's go.
His
Let's go.
Twitter.
My
Let's
destiny
continue,
helper.
please.
Please. Don't forget.
Let's not stay on this.
So today we're gonna start off. We're gonna kick off today's show with the ongoing sporting event, which is the Euros.
Oh yeah.
Euros 2024. And by all sentiments and by all facts, we are going to keep it 100 today. And we are going to say, I think we are a little bit surprised and disappointed
Oh yeah, that's the word.
at some of the some of the outings the whole teams have put out already. I mean, we saw Austria play the from the underdog. They came up to win Netherlands.
That's
and
not
there was-
disappointing.
It's not disappointing.
That's
Well,
not
it is,
disappointing.
it
to,
is.
I
When
mean,
you
it's not
compare both-
disappointing to the Austrians.
Okay, yeah, okay,
So
to
don't
them,
do that,
yes.
yeah.
Then we see England. I mean, the same England. It's always coming back home, but it will never.
It's never been home.
Where they
It
finish.
gets to the streets, but it never gets to the address. Yeah.
but it never gets home. I mean, and we've seen other great teams. We've seen Portugal.
Yeah.
We've seen Spain. We've seen Germany. We've
Yeah.
seen other teams that have actually kept up to their
Lived up to the
their
billing.
hair, to their expectation.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say speak a little more on the English side. I mean, they have great talent. Their league is the best league in the world. They have great talent. When you talk about under 21s or under 23, they have the best in the whole world. I'm saying that categorically, and as a statement of facts, because they have Cole Palmer. They've got Bellingham.
Don't add the facts to
Okay.
it, right? Just say my opinion.
I feel no. Let us be very, very honest.
My brother.
Can you mention, aside from maybe Spanish, Yamal,
There's Jamal, there's Williams, there's Inaki Williams. There are a couple of under 21.
You can just mention. Probably you can
in
mention
different
two.
ones.
You can mention two in all these things.
My
But
brother.
in England, if you mention five
No, my brother.
without
see,
twitching,
let's not even dwell on it.
I can actually mention more than
I can-
5 in Spain, but see, the ones we mentioned in England,
Okay.
right? Are they well cooked? That's what you should understand. Cole
okay,
Palmer, this
Foden.
is first
Is
season.
Foden not a good player? But
It's like it's a good player, but it's just like the
I
second
feel
season.
I feel well. Let me get you guys take first before I
I mean, I'll speak specifically around the English team. They've obviously been very, very disappointing.
Okay.
With their 3 games in the group stage, it's shocking that with how terribly they played, they ended up topping their group. But they topped their group with 5 points from a possible 12.
No.
You got 5 points, right?
No, possible 9 points.
Oh, sorry, possible 9 points. You're able to get just 5 points
Okay.
that you struggled for. Managed to score how many goals? 2 goals.
Yeah.
Right? 2 goals out of. It's very, very terrible, and I think that every true English fan right now should be very, very worried about how the team has played. There's something when you play good football and you're not just getting the results. The English team so far has not played fantastically well in this competition. So it is what you see is it's a result of how badly they have played, and it's not for lack of good players, but for some reason, right? There is you can't even say this is how the English team is set up. It's just like there's individual players trying to create their own moments of brilliance, or have their own moments in the competition, and not just a team. There's no teamwork here. I don't know if there's a lot of pressure, if all of what is happening is coming from a place of pressure, but these people, like you mentioned, play in the biggest league in the world, so they see pressure week in and week out. But
So
it's not just happening for England.
So are you saying it's management issue or?
For me it's a mix of both.
Just hit them for head. They have a mechanic in the dugout instead of a conductor.
Hey, wait.
Their coach in particular is not. See, Southgate last will lead, like someone said, will lead them out through the Southgate like that. Now, so they could just go. Because see, the wealth of talent you have in that English side, it's close to impossible. It's a crime to see them play football that way,
exactly.
right? The way he applies the players. Foden has been amazing for Manchester City. How many times in his 3 seasons, as in all his seasons, has he played in 11? Basically left of midfield and 11. Yeah. How many times? Okay, and then you have the opportunity to take any player of your choice, and then you go with only one left back that is not fit, and then you load your team with right backs, and then you are trying. Okay, yesterday, the game that they played yesterday, you're trying to break down a side that's playing a very low block, inviting you to come on the pressure. So they are breaking in front of their box and in their box, and all you like to do is play around them, go back. Because I think if we're not careful, person will get touch pass for that English match. Phoebe, the central defender, Guehi. Every time, Guehi with the ball. Amazing clearance. It is there. It was. See, if you want to break a team with a low block, you have players that can do that for you, but he applies them wrongly. Come on for them for where they for a level. Bring him into midfield. Or put Kopama for midfield. Anything. Or better still. See, okay, for them plays 11 for example. Yeah. Baba is not a road runner. Right? You understand? The English team seriously lacks road runner. For all of Saka's qualities, Saka will not face somebody and just run at him until the person falls down. No. He's a more refined. They go beat me. He's a more refined version of Robben, because Robben, if he just face you like this, say he won't get you down straight. Yeah. You understand? They have no road runner, so they technically have no way out at all, and the coach is not helping matters at all.
And I feel they don't have creators aside Bellingham in the midfield. They don't have creators in that last match.
No. I feel they have creators, right? But you're playing them in the wrong position.
Exactly. That's why I said the middle. So I made emphasis on the middle. If they put all the creators on the side.
Do you know what they've tried? Okay, people were talking about the formation. Why play Trent Alexander-Arnold? Then you brought in Gallagher because of the power, and he messed up in the last match. I didn't really see the power. I didn't see anything show. Even Trent was better than him. It made Trent look like
he was
and Iniesta, you understand, in that same position. So I think Southgate is actually a bad coach. Let's understand that. Let's understand that first. Then going forward, can he try something different? His formation, right? I'm not sure he can bench Saka. Saka is like the number 1 starter in that position. Okay. Same with Rice, same with Jude, Foden. Just look for a way to play Foden
or Palmer.
And Palmer. Maybe that's that position that has Gallagher and Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? Take those guys out, push Rice back to number 6, let him sit. Let him sit. then play Jude, Foden,
Palmer.
Just try it.
In the middle.
I'm not a coach, but I just feel if you try this, it will work.
That means one position is short. If you play
One position is short.
You call three people in the middle along with Rice. That's 4 people in the midfield.
No, there's Jude.
Yeah, so there's Jude, Foden, Palmer, and Rice. That's 4.
So the thing is, you crowd the midfield.
Yeah.
So because you don't have runners, or
that
the
means
only runner,
no 11.
the major runner you have, right? You don't trust him. He's not starting Gordon. So the best thing you can do is maybe.
Why did they go with Sterling?
Sterling is not at the end. It's not in the competition.
That's what I'm saying. Why did they go?
His form for Chelsea
Sterling,
wasn't
Rashford,
great.
Not great.
Before it wasn't really great, but Sterling is a national team player, so you should at least go in with either Rashford or Sterling. You should have done that.
Roadrunner options.
So now there's a problem. So I'm not. That's why I said disclaimer.
Technically,
please.
we
I am
are
not a
not
coach, but I feel if it's not working right, put in your best talent. Look for how to tell them. So you can always switch. Foden can just move to 11 a bit, let Palmer walk in. We saw what Palmer did when they played the last game. Their last game, it was okay. He came in for about 19 minutes, created. Some people said he did better than that. The intensity was different. Another thing is you could just start Kobe Mainoo. That's another thing. Just look for a system that works. Like I said, disclaimer, I am not a coach, but what Southgate has been doing, right, has not been working. 3 games and it's not working. They are going home. They are going home in the next round.
I would love to get your view before I say something about their technicality and their formation.
I think we've talked about their technicality.
If I get my way, the only thing where I go change for that England midfield, we're going to make the things that they work. Now, that thing when they do with Rice, Jude Bellingham, and any other plumber, there you get creative players. But those guys are muscle. They are muscle. They are midfield runners. They will not see against Poland yesterday. What they needed was someone that is going to see the pass that no other person will see. Okay. Example, Arsenal with their captain, right? In that situation, you need an Odegaard for that low block, and they have a Palmer, they have a Foden that can do that. But Palmer they bench, Foden they waste for 11.
But Victor, I think
no mention Trent for no mention Trent for killer pass again.
Can we talk about?
No don't mention Trent for killer pass. No don't mention.
IS
are we overrating
defender?
Another thing we should talk about is are we overrating these players? Because you talked about that killer pass.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any English player that is technically gifted and sound to see a pass that Pedri would see. I don't know.
Madison.
Maddy what?
Maddy what?
How many times Madison is going to look for that opportunity 100 times and get just one?
Palmer will see that pass.
How many times? Because he saw one against Poland.
If Foden in a 10 maybe.
Who did they play? Slovenia.
I am talking about all he does during the season. I am weighing these players not on the Euros of 3 games, of what they have done during the season.
Take away what they do at their club. That's the problem, right?
There's a saying
they are
that
fantastic
goes,
with their clubs.
There's a saying that goes.
National team,
they have a mechanical.
There's a saying that goes. Men lie, women lie, but stats don't lie. Now, do you know? What's his name? Trent has played few minutes, probably altogether.
I know why this guy.
A few minutes shorter than.
You know why this guy's on.
Most of this midfield.
You know why this guy's on Trent?
Because he's a Liverpool player, and I'm a Liverpool fan. But let me say something. Bro, statistically, he's the best. He has created the highest chances for England.
In the ones of you know who. Now statistics we go chop.
Remember that there is stats, right? Remember that there is stats
and there's the eye
test.
Yes, okay.
Can Trent pull out that pass?
The truth is,
the reason. Now, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
There's somebody playing a 10. Why is no one talking about the person playing 10?
That is brother
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Why is no one talking? He's the one who is somebody who is supposed to be in charge of feeding Harry Kane.
He's a good player.
He's a good player. But what?
Feeding other
because he won the
players.
Champions League. Exactly. Why is no one
He won the
crucifying
Champions League
him?
at Real Madrid. They have the best players in the world.
Exactly. Why is no one
England
crucifying
does not have
him?
the best players. So
First
until
of
we
all,
realize, Victor, hold on. Until we realize that most of these English players, for lack of better word, I don't want to use bombs, right? But let me say, most of them are just average at best and a bit above average when they come to play for the national team. Let's not expect so much from them. I don't even want us to talk about England. Let's talk about other countries because
Throughout
England
the whole competition, how many world-class players have you seen throughout the whole competition?
Is their flights back home?
When you talk about world class, see my own rule of thumb, right? If I need to sign a player in a position, right, and I'm looking for the best names, if I call you under the first 6 names, mark 7 names in that position, you're world class. If you are looking for an outside right that uses left leg today, right, you are going to call Williams before you call 7 people. You call Naki Williams. But what's his name?
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams. If you're looking for who plays left, outside right, left footer, can run, can cut in, can even use both legs, before you call 7 people today, you call that brother.
Well, I feel you're wrong. You should
give me some names. I bet.
Cody Gakpo is actually a lot better than all of the names you call.
Let's not go there.
Stone me pliers. Somebody stone me. Producer, give me bottle. Producer.
You know why?
Give me bottle.
Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan. See, Modo. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, wait.
Just swallow it. You can't
swallow it.
Wait, let us give it a little more space.
You know what Chappie is doing? Wait,
hold on.
You know what Chappie is doing?
We're talking about the Euros, right? But let's just deviate a bit. I am sorry for
Okay, let's talk
that,
about it.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
At Liverpool, name the 5 top players at Liverpool in the 2023-2024 league season.
If he called Gakpo, make a bend.
And we all must agree. Okay. So when you say 1, we must agree.
Okay.
2, we must agree.
Okay,
Number 1.
The goalkeeper.
Alisson.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
yes.
It's not number 1, but okay.
He's not number 1.
He's not number 1.
It was injured most of the season.
Don't waste
But that's
time.
number 1. That's number 1.
Okay.
Trent.
2,
Van Dijk.
3,
Salah.
4. If you sneak him in.
If you try.
If you sneak him in.
Wait, you say Salah's not there.
No. That one you want to sneak in.
You get
That
that
one
one.
you're trying to sneak
Oh,
in.
McAllister.
Okay, 5.
5.
So there's no
Ask
me why I didn't call Gakpo. Gakpo was played out of his position for 2 seasons.
Excuse
Sorry,
me.
what's his
Next.
position?
He's a left wing, but he was played as a false 9 or a striker.
Guy.
Wait till that they talk.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's
We're
See
not
when
talking
they
about
watch Liverpool
Liverpool.
games.
See. Shout out to
Which team they support?
Wait.
Sporting Lagos.
That's Sporting Wales for support.
No, I mean,
Let's Sporting Lagos.
no, for real. Let's put it this way. The England, whether you like it or not, the England team has been trash this season. I hope, this competition, I hope they get their ass together or they will come back home earlier than they expect.
I think they'll come back home.
A lot of other teams have been playing.
The good thing is they are not conceded, so they can go.
A lot of other teams are playing badly. A lot of other teams like France have not lived up to expectation. We haven't seen much of Mbappe in this competition.
I remember he got injured.
He was injured.
Of course.
But he scored the last game.
France needs to stop that their experiment with Mbappe as false 9. Better put a Giroud there and drop that guy on.
But Giroud played at the World Cup.
11.
They won the World Cup,
Better-
of course, but he did not score.
But he was.
He didn't even get a shot.
He was essential to how they play.
It was essential to
It
how
was
they play.
essential to how they
You can't
play.
take it away from
It
him.
is like saying that Osimhen did not score a host of goals at the
AFCON.
AFCON. We don't come out for them now. We don't play World Cup qualification.
Would I still drag the guy? For when the guy for your house, would I still go drag and come out?
No. Please. Let's not talk about the Super Eagles right now. Let's not talk about the Super Eagles.
Let's.
Okay, now let's switch to the Netherlands Austria game.
Round of applause to the
To
Austrian
Austria, the Austrian side.
Shout out to
They
Austria.
played great football.
Austria's done.
Their manager is someone who we already know, someone we are familiar with in the Premier League. Someone who tried to rescue a team that is unrescuable.
But they chased him out.
But they chased him out. And before he left, he confessed. He said, "Man, this team,
You guys have a long way to go.
I have a long way to go." You
Nobody
understand?
believed him.
You understand? No one believed it. That's the same team. That was why Ronaldo.
How many managers later?
Mourinho complained. Zlatan complained. Angel Di Maria complained.
No, when you mention Zlatan,
Falcao
please call
complained.
Ibrahimovic. So that we know who you are
Zlatan.
talking about.
Okay, it's not a delay. Then Ragnick complained. Then Cristiano called press conference. In fact, he went for a podcast.
Yes, Morgan.
Exactly, and he
Like
complained.
Nigerian bodies.
Exactly, he complained like a Nigerian body. And look at, they crucified him. But they forgot. Even Alexis Sanchez too complained. He said Alexis Sanchez said the first training session he had when they left Arsenal to United, he almost called his manager. He called his. I think he called his agent and said, "Man, is there any way I can go back to Arsenal? Because
I don't trust those players."
You understand? But then we have to be honest. Now we can find out that we can see that the managers that have come to United are not the problem.
Yeah.
United are
It's
the
the
problem
problem.
for themselves.
Yeah.
So, but congratulations, just like we've said, to Austria
Austria, they've
side.
done well. Another competition that is ongoing right now is the Copa America. And yeah, teams within that federation have been slugging it out. I don't know.
Brazil.
The fact
It
that
doesn't seem that so much is happening there.
Can we talk about
it is because they play in the midnight.
No, it's not.
Stress
It's not
day.
about that.
So
It's not about that. It's not about
so-
that. I don't think. Sorry, hold it. I don't think the Copa America is getting the same. I mean, bro, everybody's on social media,
yes.
right? As a matter of fact, the South Americans are even more on social media than Europeans and everything. But we are not just getting the same level of visibility.
It
for
is
this
simple.
thing.
It is, to me, it is simple. The reason is because, number one, when we talk about TV rights money,
Okay.
it's from Europe. That
Okay.
is number one.
Okay.
Number two, you understand that most African nations were colonized. Let us even put that. We
Yeah.
won't have to put that into the context.
Okay. That's actually brilliant.
You understand?
That's
When
actually
you're-
brilliant.
If
That's
you
actually
go to countries like Cameroon, you go to Senegal, they don't watch. They watch more of the French
The
league.
French
You
league,
understand?
yes.
So these are actually strong factors. Now, another reason why the Copa America is not being televised or is not being talked about is because the time they play, Europe and Africa almost share the same
Very
time.
similar
You understand? So when you play your game by 12 a.m., 2 a.m., where people, Nigeria, where they go through a lot, make I wake up.
You got to wake up for
After
morning.
day for Lagos traffic for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
You say make I wake up, they watch where person the cowboy run up and
When
down
I'm
for
going to
stadium.
wake up by 4 a.m.
They go wake up 4 a.m. Still enter they go island. Wait till they saw.
No, I understand
So those
you.
are the three main factors to me. Oh, those are like the three main factors. So any other thing is secondary.
But I know Nigerians are not really watching, but how about this comment by Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
That I said he wasn't really feeling the national team, right? I think there was this response from Rafinha that,
Rafinha.
I thought he requested
They're just-
for...
they're just
he was
squirrely.
just trying to...
You are just
But the tournament proper, Ronaldinho is right.
yes, now.
See,
Ronaldinho is
See,
right.
but he may be right for speaking on the Brazilian team, but he may not be right to speak about the Argentine team.
No, he
the
spoke
other-
about
the
the
other
he
team.
spoke
He spoke
about the Brazilian
he spoke
team.
about
Exactly.
country.
But I
He
mean,
said they are not really
put
interested
the
to watch.
put
and
the
that's true.
Brazilian squad or the Brazilian team aside. You find out that even the other team, no one is really talking about the competition.
So
as
you
a
agree?
whole.
No, you
So
actually
even
agree
if
what I'm
even
saying.
if the Nations Cup should go on when the Euros are going on, nobody will still talk about
See,
Another thing I
Nations Cup.
noticed,
No, I don't agree.
the stadiums are kind of like
wait,
empty.
see
No
the problem here.
Exactly.
See the problem. I wish that we're having a marketing discussion now. Would have just gone straight to saying that they have mastered and perfected the art of marketing
Simple.
and television sales.
Exactly.
Right? If you play FIFA World Cup at the same time,
Yeah.
right, clashing with the Euros, brother.
Exactly.
People
People
go
watch
watch
the
Euros.
But what you- see,
People go watch Euros. Forget.
Mbappe is Euro. Hurricane Euros.
Bella.
So many great. In fact, so many great players.
People
Great
go
talents.
watch
that we
Euros,
watch,
my
How
guy.
many, how many great players we call from South America? Aside,
But,
if you keep Lionel Messi one side,
And that you're Darwin Nunez.
okay.
Come again.
No,
No, this guy don't like. No,
Come
this guy don't
again.
like
Those are not like her. You know,
You don't
players.
like-
You know,
like-
players.
yes.
Let
don't
us
like
be
Nunes,
clear.
you
There
don't
are
like
great
Nunes.
players, amazing players playing the Copa America. The problem is just it is close to impossible to match the marketing mechanism.
No.
of the
If
Euros.
okay, I want to
Close
give. I want to
impossible.
ask a question. If the Copa America was being played by the Brazilian set of the 2002,
Yes.
the Ronaldo, the Romario,
Yes.
the Rivaldos,
Yes.
and the rest.
Yes.
That's that set of
Yes.
the Diego
He will
Forlan
get
and
the
the
same.
rest.
He will get the
Bro,
visibility.
I'm
What year-
telling
what
you,
year- what year-
I'm
what
telling
year-
you for a
At
fact,
the
it
same
get
time now.
visibility.
will
Yes.
get
I know,
more
but
vis-
I'm not
At
sure.
the same
it will
time
get
with the Euros.
more with Ronaldinho. What are we
Bro,
saying?
everything are marketing.
Ronaldinho
Lionel
alone.
Messi is
Ronaldinho-
playing.
Ronaldinho alone is a
played
market.
Lionel
See,
Messi-
Ronaldinho
playing.
played
Ronaldinho-
Copa America. Did I watch it?
Messi is
No.
washed.
if you are talking about marketing, Ronaldinho is Yaloja.
Wait.
The
wait.
guy alone will sell.
We go block for marketing.
We should talk about the Nigerian Premier League.
Nigerian
as it is.
professional
Professional
football
prep
No, it's
football
not.
league.
It's not. It's Nigeria
Professional
Premier
football league.
now.
Yeah.
Football
They
league.
changed it
Yeah.
from professional when the new board came on board.
Oh, okay.
Shout out
Shout
to them.
They will change it again.
So
Yes, now we
by board
we
by
don't
board
change this
now.
name.
Yeah, but I bought by board.
Nigeria team, you turn out to election now. Every new mandate will get new law. So well, to the Nigerian League, NFL,
renewed
as
board.
it was known back in the days, no stress me. So as it is right now, Sporting Lagos Ew.
But why you go first mention? I mean, people win this league. Person win league, person come second.
I don't understand.
What did they solve?
Now Lagos we there, my guy.
No, we talked about the winners last week.
Yes,
right?
yes. We
So
celebrated the
celebrated
winners.
Rangers.
So let us now talk about those who
They
did
won
not.
150 million naira for winning the league.
Actually,
That's a
that
lot of
money
money.
small.
You see,
Still on.
But we share am, we go round.
World over, the amount of money you make winning the league does not matter. It's what you do with the rest of the commercial opportunities available to you.
Hey, shout out to.
But let's talk
shout
about to Rangers, right? But let's talk about Sporting Lagos.
Bro, Sporting
We
Lagos
love you,
is not.
Sporting.
We do.
We love you, Sporting.
We do. We love you, Sporting.
So-
We do. Oh, Sporting, we love you.
So the last game they played, right, in
Yeah.
Ibadan, I was there. For 2 days I could not hear. They were blaring the vuvuzela, right? And so before it got hot, right, they were singing this we're Sporting Lagos, we're Sporting Lagos. Something I'm like, they're not going anywhere, they're going to be in the league, we're Sporting Lagos. So they're following the result now.
Okay.
Bayelsa, 2 minutes. Bayelsa and Benin 1-0. They're like, okay.
Okay.
2-0, they just gave up.
Okay. They don't blow Vuvuzela again.
No, they were still blowing. They are very, very loud. So the thing is, I love Sporting Lagos, right? Because
Why?
even at the end of this, don't be like, why now?
No, I'm asking you that for the benefit of people who are watching.
They were still loud, right? They supported the team till the end. Even when
That's
they
the true character
the only
of
banner,
fans.
they were just proud because they should have done a banner of "We will be back." They did not. They did not.
But they
because
said
they
it.
thought they were not going to be. They thought they were not going to go down.
Yeah.
But in the end,
They were moved by
they went
fear.
down. They went down.
See. When it gets to Sporting Lagos,
Yeah.
the good thing about the club is they have been able to build a culture of football away from where they are technically. So the same culture of football they had in the NNL before they promoted, they brought the same culture to the NPFL, right? We are relegated to the NNL. We are going with the same culture, right? We'll keep at it. We'll just keep improving it and getting it better. See, listen, the football ecosystem, like I told somebody on X a few minutes ago, 3SC of Ibadan did a birthday post for the commissioner of sports, and the picture they did looked like an ID card, right? So what you also, wrong. It looked like EFCC wanted poster,
Yeah.
technically, right? And I was like, if I be commissioner, as I also see this poster, I go sack
the entire
everybody
team.
because you cannot take this team forward. Yeah, you get so the football ecosystem needs to grow beyond 3 points. Now there are these amazing guys in Ibadan, the 3SC Fans TV. They are trying to plug the gap that the management is totally unaware of and unable to plug.
They have the capacity.
Brother,
They have
see,
the capacity.
No, they don't.
See, as soon as they hear Sporting Lagos, make I tell you straight, it almost makes no sense that the team that are relegated is probably still the most talked about team in the league.
In the
this
league
season.
today.
They are the
Now,
most talked
first
about.
and foremost, a massive credit to Enugu Rangers and Amobi. Away from the fact that they won the league, Amobi finished his FIFA Masters program and came back, got the appointment, and said that he wants to ensure that Rangers does football the right way, right? And then after playing a couple of games, empty stadium, they marketed themselves back to Enugu, more like Enugu, we belong to you,
Yes.
right? Come and adopt us again.
Yeah.
In other words, they went back to the
Grassroots.
from 2017 when I joined the NPFL and I done my master's degree that time. I kept shouting that for any club to grow, to
You
have
need to
fans,
inculcate
community
the
marketing. Rangers went back to that template, and I mean their last 2 games was they won the trophy in Gombe. They came back to Enugu and they had the whole town on shutdown. Came out to celebrate the trophy with them. Amobi, anywhere you dey, once we block any bottle
Cold
of your
bottle.
choice, it dey on me. ACB,
Amen.
any cold bottle,
Amen.
it dey on me.
Amen.
Legit.
100.
I think we
Energy.
need to talk about what Sporting Lagos has brought to the Nigerian league, right?
Okay.
So a lot of people don't even know about the Nigerian league, but they don't really follow the Nigerian league. But if you're on X, on every given Sunday,
Banter.
you will see content on Sporting Lagos.
True.
Graphics, even before the game, you see
True.
their promotion. And one thing they did was, I think Ikorodu United did it back then. They brought VIP experience, right?
Yep.
You buy a season ticket for about 50,000
No, 89,000.
89,000 naira.
That's
For premium,
Watch
for premium.
for premium, right?
They are box tickets. You
yeah,
get a box
box
500,
tickets,
Because
something
about
like
400 and something.
And
quid.
this is. I remember when we used to go and watch MFM, right? The gate pass was 200 naira, and people will still jump the fence to go and watch the game.
No,
And you love this football, so
your-
that's where
your matter hard. So I had a contract with MFM.
He
While
lost.
then, where I basically kind of like paid to buy the gates that time. Though I later got out of the contract one way or the other. But he said 200 naira. People will not jump the fence. People will come and basically pile on you that Baba Namina. Now we get the area. We need
Now
to
we dey
enter.
watch
Now we be
this
there.
thing.
Now we be there. Dugbo.
Sporting in Lagos came and found a new crop of fans, and that's the most important thing here.
People
They
were willing
found-
to pay
yes,
5,000
people
naira
pay-
for regular
People
tickets.
pay for Sporting Lagos games, and then
There's no rowdiness, no fan
now
rowdiness.
we are in the NNL, right? I'm so happy for Ekorodu United that have just gained promotion because they don't have to reinvent the wheel. When Sporting came, Sporting had to invent a whole new wheel because we know they. You get a club
The
has
motor don't
done
get
some
tired.
nothing.
No,
Chacha.
yeah.
A club has done. See. Let me just slow down and just say this: if the NPFL will grow, will get to the exalted heights that it needs to get.
Every
to,
club needs to
it
adopt the
needs to
Sporting
get
Lagos
to.
model.
You understand? Even if not Sporting Lagos model, you need to find. You need to realize that the heart of your market and what makes you important
community.
to brands, the sponsors, is
It's
the community.
community.
You need to have fans that say, "Now you be our
This is
club."
my club.
See, okay, wait. Classic example. Sporting Lagos is also guilty of this. Go around aside from 1x about these betting platforms advert. Go around all of Nigeria. Every town that has an MPFL club, you will not see one billboard that imagine entering into Ibadan and you see a billboard, "Welcome to Ibadan,
The home of shooting stars."
Of shooting stars. You see like 5 players gassed up, looking at you solid. Automatically,
You feel
they are
connected.
ready for marketing business instantly. And you understand? Okay. I don't enter
Shirt
marketing.
sales.
Because I don't enter marketing when they don't send me go. You understand? See. The entire ecosystem of football runs around the energy of the fans.
Okay.
You understand? And then when, for example, when Lagos have found a way to get a new group of fans, Rangers had in 2016. Whatever crowd you see in Enugu Rangers Stadium today is small compared to what was there in 2016. They were
When they
winning the
won the
league.
league.
Come on. Imama was the energetic coach. Everywhere they scatter, right? But the club did nothing then to bring those fans. They did nothing to keep the fans when they came.
the fans.
And they didn't know what to do to bring them back. Thank God that Amobi found a way to bring them back, right? And Nigerian league clubs need to work on what brings the fans. Find out what brings fans that come. Right? Find a way to
That's a
amplify
proper- that's
that.
a proper research.
Yes, find a way to amplify that, and then find what will keep this fans. Because tomorrow morning, what has Enyimba done to bring the fans that feel their stadium the
I
last
feel-
time?
But
they
Victor, let me ask you one question, right? You've said a lot of this. Can you share a solution on how I know you talked about
Okay,
how to
I think
engage
I
the
have
fans and
I
all
have
of those stuff.
one
You have
one
a
idea.
question, right?
I feel I have one suggestion on how to engage the fans. I feel if you get a ticket for each game, you should be given 2 bottles of beer.
I mean,
How much is the
It
ticket?
sounds funny.
Not
If
beer.
a ticket
Not
is
beer.
sold,
No, not beer.
now that is where you add.
No,
you
not
add-
necessarily alcohol.
At least something.
But
No, that is what
as
gingers in
Sporting
Nigeria.
Sporting
Come
Lagos
on,
already
man.
does that actually. So if you're going for a Sporting Lagos game and you
Cold
pay
beer.
you pay the premium
You
ticket,
scatter beer.
you get there's water for you.
That will work
If
in
you are
the
an
East.
Igbo man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Look at
just
any
saying-
good
I'm
Rangers now.
I'm just saying that a club is already doing that.
If
Not-
Enugu
they're not
Rangers-
giving that beer,
Other clubs
right?
need to do that.
They're not
Some
giving that
clubs.
If
beer.
Enugu Rangers get a deal with any of these breweries,
On my life beer.
See, the bottom line is, listen.
people go to
Sean,
Lagos, they go
clubs that I
watch.
trust will deliver on KPI for sponsors today.
Sporting Lagos.
Sporting Lagos, Enugu Rangers.
Eyimba,
Then insurance.
Eyimba, because Eyimba is
Insurance.
almost on everybody's
Insurance
Insurance.
to an
Insurance
extent.
to an
To an
extent.
extent.
Insurance.
Insurance to
Eyimba.
an extent.
To an
Eyimba to
extent.
an extent. See, even the Nigerian Super Eagles.
Yeah.
Delivering KPI or
Bros,
OKRs.
the most important thing is if I give you 1 naira and say put my name on your jersey,
Yeah.
right? I have KPI I have to have met.
Don't just put the
Baba,
name.
even for Super Eagles, brand people where they put money on top, they struggle to extract their KPI. We need a whole new thinking system to how we run.
Now, look, if I were to be an advisor to most of these brands, maybe beverage brands or anything, I would want to, especially let's say for example, alcoholic brand or beer
Yeah.
brand, for example,
Yeah.
I would want to put my money on the footballing aspect.
Yes.
Because number one, football, like we know, it is a sport or a game where people get to forget their sorrows, forget their worries and everything for 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
What is another alternative for forgetting your sorrows for a couple of hours?
Once I sip my alcohol.
So when you bring these two things together, and as men, now mind you, in Nigeria, I feel the southeast. No offense, I stand to be corrected. I feel the southeastern part of Nigeria is the place where you
Consume the most alcohol.
Exactly.
I think you're right.
And
Because
when Abba, that's what I was pondering on that Eyimba. Abba is a very busy place that has markets all around it. So when you get that kind of deal with a team like Eyimba, and then you promote, you do some awareness, and people know, okay, they can come to watch games, and they have cold beer. Hey,
So that's what I'm
so
saying.
there's a lot of
Hey.
things. There's a lot of things to put around all
this
of this
heat.
cold beer, right?
Ew.
Now you
For
have to
this
think.
heat.
We are not there yet in terms of security and
Yes, sir.
fans being
No worry.
okay every time.
You don't
cannot
go.
give
See,
you cannot give people
wait.
bottle.
You don't go.
Yes,
See,
sir. You have to
probably
put it,
put it here.
you don't go event. You don't go event. You don't go event.
They throw bottles
Wait,
though,
see.
one match.
See, you don't go
Yeah,
event where
but
you
the
say
fun
you
is
you don't go event where you say you give one all this Egbon Adugo, like 2 bottles. They're going to secure the whole place. Nothing they solve.
See,
But we don't have.
You
we
don't
need those.
in a
We
dog.
don't-
When some people
Bro,
are
you
happy,
don't need that cup
we
of
don't
man
need
in the
everybody
NPFL.
in the
Yeah.
NPFL.
No, everybody
Then you
see
refine
them.
No,
See, you
see
have
what
to
I
refine
mean?
them. God bless you.
See
You
what I
refine
mean?
the fans.
See what I mean? We cannot have fans that will need to give you 2 bottles when you secure the area.
Yes, now we don't need that.
I'm about to stop now.
We don't
See,
need that.
let me tell you, go to Turkish League. They have their ultras, crazy
Bro,
fans.
Eyimba self get
Ultra.
Eyimba
They
get
have
a
Colombia.
zone.
Bro,
If you pass
Eyimba
that
get
side, you
Colombia.
get- pass there for 2
Sporting
minutes, you
Lagos
get
get fire 2 for that corner. Agege always had it. You understand? The point is, when people
Even
come
Sporting
to-
Lagos has the happy
No,
corner.
no,
Happy corner is good corner.
There is
There
good corner. You understand? See, the point is, no matter the kind of person you are, right?
Yeah.
If you come to a Nigerian league stadium,
Yeah.
right, you have to first of all feel safe,
Yeah.
right? And then forget the case of violence. 98% of this season
Yeah.
has been
As
safe
in-
and
yes, as in
secure.
safe, yes.
Exactly.
Right? He has been very,
Very
very
few
safe
instances,
and very
pocketed,
secure.
yeah.
So the league is at this point ripe to market themselves.
Yeah.
We just hope that more league clubs will realize
Realize
that
that
it is
it's-
not by
it's an
jam.
opportunity.
It's not by 3 points.
Well,
Fan experience, fan
100
experience,
yes,
fan
150
experience.
million is what was won by Rangers.
Yeah.
If you run, share sponsorship for Sporting Lagos is more expensive than that.
Yes, now.
Right?
Oh,
Yes, now.
Ikorodu
Wow.
City.
Yeah.
Yes. Even their shared sponsorship, their projected rate is more expensive than that. If you work your fan experience, work all your marketing
Fan experience. That's just
indices,
it.
you will triple, double, 10 times that money that you're meant to win before the season goes.
Anyway, we need to wrap this up. I don't know if we have time to talk about transfers in Europe, and of course, but yeah, a lot of speculations.
You see a lot of speculations.
I mean, it's largely a lot of speculations.
Yeah.
Some people have actually also moved, but like Chappie said last week, the managers are more busy than the players.
I think this is somehow of the
This is
you
managers.
need to put your own
But
in
yeah,
order.
but
You
yeah,
understand? Put the chairs before you bring people.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
Managers are the chairs.
But yeah, for
The players are the ones that still chairs.
you're an Arsenal fan.
Is the Chelsea
right?
fan, please?
Yeah, sorry, it's a Chelsea.
Chelsea fan.
Oh my God, damn it!
Sorry,
Oh my God!
Before we talk about
I can't even-
managers, I'm looking at this camera directly.
Looking,
Before we talk
now,
about
now I
managers,
understand that why
see,
you're a Chelsea fan.
God is going to have to help us do justice to Agent B. For those that will see this video and understand, I did 6 tweets about Agent B after Sporting Lagos were relegated. God in heaven, Olodumare needs to help us do justice to Agent B. For those that understand.
Yeah. So now
Back to managers.
no players actually. As a Chelsea fan, I mean, you have been following the transfers and everything and all that. Looking at the way your squad is, I'm going to come back to you because you're going to answer the same question. Looking at the way your squad is right now, which players you wish, if you have a wish list, that could either join Chelsea and those you want to leave?
I mean, Thiago has gone. We have almost put in a bid for, almost committed a deal for Gui from Barcelona.
Yeah.
I probably did not pronounce his name well, but we have significant interest in paying his interest was just 6 million. Offering money, we've had interest.
People still go for
paying,
6 million.
Yeah, we've been in paying for the offering that Barcelona is asking for. Because
Barcelona don't get money now. They'll take anything where they get. So.
As a Chelsea fan, we're second club now. Sporting Lagos first. But as a Chelsea fan, let us just say this true, right? Position that gave us the most stress last season.
Yeah.
Right. Aside from the fact that our attackers are skilled at throwing goals away repeatedly.
You're Michael
Over
Jackson.
and over again.
Hey!
Aside from that, the central defense, he gives me headache because he get the kind thing way Badishile and that's your other brother. They give me headache.
So
right?
which players do you want to go?
No,
Just name the players you want to go and players you expect to come in.
Players we want to go.
You want to
He's going
go.
to say everybody.
No, but
First,
see,
okay,
you
top.
cannot even win.
Top four.
And yesterday, funny enough, yesterday was his
See the problem.
15th year.
Top four,
demise,
top
Michael
four.
Jackson.
You know fit tell Chelsea player make they go. You know why? All of them
No
are 8-year
contract.
They be there. They be the real landlord. They follow you there.
Oh,
So
boy.
if you never seen that make you go, you go say, bros, I won't follow you. Stay.
I mean,
make her take
The
the
question should be how many
You don't fit choose
managers
anybody.
will see all these 8-year contracts?
I want to buy out.
Because I know if you say now only one manager go there to all these
Another
8
thing
years.
is
And
there's
I go need to
still-
sack like 4 more.
The one who just employ.
You go see
We
Saka
most
by-
likely see Saka.
Yeah, by June.
That board.
By June next
That
year.
board never learn.
Oh, year of little.
That board thinks say
Okay.
Chelsea no be paddy.
Okay.
When you just say, see your kobo.
Okay.
The day when you no play well, I will bring her down from where I hang and wipe you.
Okay,
That
so
kind
in
of
other
coach
words,
Six minutes.
in other words, your team is a slavery. It's a slave
see,
concentration camp.
Just give me a number 9.
Who?
A number 9 that is
Mention
hungry.
one.
Who?
Prefer if I have to choose. Give me Osimhen or give me the guy from
Slovenia, Sesko.
No, not Sesko. This guy in the
From Lisbon.
in the Bundesliga, the African guy, and something. I keep missing his name.
Okay, that black
From
guy.
Guinea.
Gracie.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me
Exactly.
Osimhen preferably, or give me Gracie. You get see, Jackson is not terrible. I said something. He misses a ton of goals, but just like when we had Torres and Morata, a lot of chances that they miss. No other person in the Chelsea team will get to that position to miss those chances. You understand? Because he has attributes that are good. If he can walk around his scoring, the problem is since he never really sorts that scoring, he can't pay no because now be our main goal too. You understand? But if person dey way, if you want me to will, he go enter like 75 minutes.
Okay.
Call the true.
You understand?
Okay.
Everybody go.
That's the same
Okay.
thing with Nunes. Not like Nunes is a bad player, but I mean.
He be like saying that guy to pass Jackson.
See, he be Miss World. The way they miss chances, the guy na Miss World. Because
You know the biggest mistake I made with Nunez was, he came into the Prem with Haaland.
Yeah.
So I was going to buy players for my
Hope you know the
FPL.
FPL.
So I was not like Haaland, Nunez. Then I went for Nunez. Biggest mistake of my life. That guy, not that guy with this thing, scored hat-trick like 2 games.
You see
People were
Robocop.
just going.
Guy.
You see Robocop.
Now,
you know
answer.
by him.
Let's answer. You answer the same question. As an Arsenal fan, right? Who do you want to leave Arsenal and who do you want to stay? And who do you want to bring in?
Let me start with those that need to leave, right? Those fringe players, Reece Nelson, Edin Ketia, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko. Those guys need to go.
Okay.
That guy just called.
I'm really sorry to say, but I need to put Emil Smith-Rowe, right?
Okay.
So those players are not really adding much to the
Value.
team. They're not adding much value to the team. So all we need like better replacements for them.
Okay. In
If they
the
could
likes
fight
of
for
who?
a starting shirt, but let me start with the striker, right?
Yeah.
I would love Osimhen, but I don't want to swear for Osimhen, just like I said last week.
Yeah.
So let's get another player for. I don't want to swear. Like,
Make
because
you know the swear for-
I don't want to swear for my countryman because
Okay.
then I now go on Twitter and I swear for my Osimhen. Why did you score that goal? They will be like, support your man. I don't want to support. I need a goal, right?
Okay.
So I'll go for this guy from Sporting Lisbon, Victor.
Gyökeres.
Yes, amazing player for over 40 goals last season. I don't know if he was just tapping or header or
Yeah. No, great goals actually.
great goals, right?
Great
Bring
goals,
the 40-goal man in. Let him come and compete because over the last 2 seasons,
Yeah.
Arsenal failed to win the league because they didn't have like a main striker, proven goal striker. We're trying to play and like the Manchester City that lost to Chelsea in the final of the Champions League.
That's
They
one.
play strike. So did I mention Gabriel Jesus to leave?
Yeah.
Yes, he said.
Who else should I bring in?
You want to come out Jesus.
A bit of
How do you walk
we
outside?
don't already come
You want
out
to come out
more.
Jesus for your
You don't
life.
come out Mohammed
We don't come
before.
out.
You don't come out Eneni.
Eneni.
You don't come out Jesus first.
So the thing is,
Okay.
for other,
For the
maybe
same
somebody
summer.
Saka is tired, right? He's played 5 straight seasons with Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
No major rest. He went to Euro 2020, Euro 2024, 2022 World Cup. That guy has not rested. Season has started now. People are already training. They will give him just 1 week to relax and rest. So he won't even go to the Maldives to rest or anything. Or is it Ibiza or Ibiza or what they call it? Ibiza, right? He's not even going to go and chill. Next thing is coming, he will now start limping. We need not like a replacement for him, but someone that is as good as this thing. Then Kai Havertz.
Okay.
I don't know where to start. I don't know, because that guy can use statistics to bamboozle you, right?
As in, statistics, that's the real statistics.
is telling me this guy get out of my club, but statistics is telling me this guy should stay. So I think we need
The same thing with Nunes.
Same thing with Nunes.
Nunes.
Don't mention Nunes. But yes, I think Arsenal needs a striker, then a replacement for either Gabriel or Saliba in case injury comes. Then Arsenal just need a bit of upgrade, right?
Yeah.
They are there, right? We expect them to still do well this season.
I mean, anyways, guys, I think this brings us to the end of today's episode of the Send Us Circle podcast. Shout out to our special guest, Mr. Victor Mode Kene, for joining us.
2 special guests.
And of course, Kevin Ekerete. Patrick, just know that you owe us things on things.
Yes, when you're back
by
from
the time
your
you come
vacation.
back, we need things on things. You
Exactly.
know? But yeah, pretty much that's it. Shout out to everybody watching from wherever you are, from anywhere in the world. We'll be back next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.